we got Jeff Neal coming off of that crazy impressive knockout against Vicente Luque, and he's taking on the biggest favorite of the card, Shavkat Rakhmonov, who is 16-0 with a 100% finishing rate. He has 8 knockouts and 8 submissions. 16-0. So I think this could have a potential of being fight of the night because Jeff Neal has some really, really nice highlights, really good knockouts, and Rakhmonov is no slouch, 16-0 with a 100% finishing rate. Seems to be well-rounded with 8 submissions, 8 knockouts. What do you guys think?
I think Jeff Neal is kind of not in the level of Garbrandt getting knocked out or losing straight, but Jeff Neal is an on and off fighter. I feel like some nights he looks like the best welterweight in the world, and then sometimes he looks a little flat. And I think Shavkat Rakhmonov is gonna really put it on him. It's a really good fight. This is probably, besides the heavyweight fight, I think this is the best fight on the card. But I think Rakhmonov is gonna win this one. I can't give you a prediction whether he's gonna finish him or not, because Jeff Neal is a tough guy, but it's a really good fight. I think Rakhmonov is gonna win though.
Man, when you look at 16 fights and 16 finishes, it's really, 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 really hard to deny that. It's really hard to deny that. It's hard to go against that. I mean, you have a guy that's finished 100% of his fights. It's a man that's been dominant for his entire MMA career. You know what I mean? And you know, like Dominic said, when you have a guy in Neal who's inconsistent, he comes in good sometimes, comes in flat other times. You want to put your money on the consistency, and I think that's the smart move. You know, you want the guy with 8 finishes, the guy that's consistent, the guy that goes out there every time and improves and gets better and finishes his food. He finishes his food. He hasn't not finished his food yet, so we going with him.
He cleans his plate, unlike me.
If he wins this fight, if Rakhmonov wins this fight, man, we could see him and another fight or two contending for a title. So he could be one to watch out for real. 16-0, 8 knockouts, 8 submissions. Seems very, very well-rounded. And that's in the 170 welterweight. A pretty stacked, good division, man. He could be in some really fun fights.